What's up, guys? How's it going? Tonight we're going to talk about Cyberpunk 2077 and whether it's still cool in 2022. So we're 55 years away from the setting. I'm not saying the world is going to look like this in 2077. I hope it's not. But yeah, just going to, spend 10 minutes maybe just talking about the game, my thoughts on it, and should you still play it in 2022? Well, to be honest with you, to be quite frank with you, yes, I think you should still play it. You should still give it a chance. Now, I mean, as the title of the video suggests, is it still cool in 2022? Well, a lot of people will probably reply to this video and say, excuse me, mate, what a load of shit. This video, this game never was cool. But then you'll get a lot of people saying, oh my god, yeah, there's the same guy standing here. Is it? Yes, it is the same bloke. Yeah, this was one of the serious technical difficulties with the game that they never really sorted out anyway. It's like there's a copy of the same kid here, look. So they're having serious technical issues to this day still, even after all the patches. And now there's another copy of the same kid here, look. So that you've got 4 kids now that are all the same. So yeah, massive technical issues with the crowding still. But anyway, we digress. We're here to talk about should you still be playing the game or not. Yes, I think you need to give it a chance, because if you can ignore the bugs and ignore the technical issues and the hiccups, the game has so much scope and so much promise. I know that yeah, we are suffering massive crowd problems here. Anyway, never mind. It's like a dystopian, like a messed up dystopian Twilight Zone or something like that. You've got the same person staring at you wherever you look. So there's been huge updates, massive updates every once in a while, and they've made every effort possible, I think, humanly possible, to try to fix the game. Is it fixed? No. Nowhere near. Is it worth playing? Yes. Yes, it is. It's like when you look at a sign and there's a woman bent over staring at you with her bum. Yeah, I know. You take this world for what it is. It's a cyberpunk, future cyberpunk, stylish world, handcrafted from the ground up by the developers. Do you know what? I've forgotten who the developers are. Oh my god. It's the same developers that made, what was that game? I've forgotten the game. The Witcher. Yeah, The Witcher 3 and The Witcher 2. It'll come to me in a minute. CD Projekt Red. No, I'm only mucking about, guys. Of course I know. Of course I know. Made the video, the game. Anyway, you can tell I'm in chilled out mode, can't you? I was hungover earlier today. Still a bit hungover, so my commentary's not too bad, but it's a bit slack. So, I mean, yeah, is the game worth it? Yes. Yes, it is. Let's get to the chase. Yes, it's worth it. I mean, one of the biggest things they fixed, in many opinions, was these guys here, the cops. They don't just spawn on top of you anymore. No, they give you a bit of grace. They give you a bit of space and time. They spawn about 100, 200 feet away from you now. But they still spawn in your general vicinity, which, is that realistic? No, it's not. But then again, with all the technical difficulties and mishaps they had in the first place with the game, they had to somehow make it, I don't know, convincing that you had like a response team. Oh, there's those 2 kids again. You had a response to what you'd done. You commit a crime, so the police have to turn up. But rather than them take a few minutes to get to your location from a random point, which is what would happen in real life, they used to just spawn right on top of you, so people would think, oh my god, what's going on now? Where did you come from? What are you, the gang squad? But no, they'll appear a couple of few hundred meters ahead of you or behind you now. You still get the drones turning up, to warn you that you've broken the law. So yeah, that still happens. But there's been massive updates with the visuals. I think, as people can tell, they have updated the way that the traffic performs and behaves. There's nowhere near, I repeat, nowhere near as many cars on the road now. And to be honest with you, in a bustling city, not all of the areas of the city, the game world, would have loads of cars everywhere. So that's fairly realistic in my opinion. Also, to go hand in hand with that, oh my god! I'm sorry! Jesus! Christ! I mean, Jesus Christ. Anyway, back to the video. Try not to get run over again. Even with the crowds, the people, yes, okay, you're getting carbon copies of everybody everywhere. And even when you walk past them a few, like, I don't know, 50 meters, when you walk back, it's the different person in the same spot. So they've had huge technical difficulties that they've still not overcome. But they have tried. They've reduced the amount of people in the game world. Because no, there was no need to have thousands of people in one area. I know it was a technical achievement that they wanted to show off, but there was no need for it really. All they were doing was just pushing the graphics cards and the modified CPU chips of the consoles to their absolute limits. To the point where it took the piss, to be honest. I mean, I just love the lighting effect on his leg. Look, I mean, you would not get that on past-gen, old-gen consoles. So, yeah. You know, the game is worth giving a chance, in my opinion. Not everyone will agree with me, and that's fair enough. We live in a free world, as far as I'm concerned. What's this? Bit of loot? So, yeah, I mean, what else is there to cover, really? Well, loads. They have added certain things to the game that are worth mentioning. Not all that I can think of. They've added a lot of crafting blueprints, plans, whatever they call them. They've added new... what are you doing? Who walks like that? Oh, okay. It's a bug. I'll meet her again just round the corner. They've added like more designs, you know, more cosmetics, more armor and weapons to make, more legendary blueprints and stuff. There's been no DLC to speak of. There's not been any like real expansion to speak of. They've spent the whole time just fixing the game, which is such a shame. Because if you look at the world, what a beautiful place. What a massive opportunity CD Projekt Red had. Or still have, if people are prepared to give it a chance. I mean, I am. I don't know about many people, but I am. So, yes, I'm still looking forward to the future. Apparently this year is the year when they're going to do proper content updates for the game. They just... Oh, he looks pretty cool. I like that. He looks like a monk from Star Wars. You see, that there we see again the main problem here when you're walking around the game world is the people, the actual assets. That they're just carbon copies of each other. And I'm sure this is a massive bug that they've got at the moment, which they will fix. This probably happened in a recent update. There is another update coming. I think it's 1.5 or something like that. 1.5.1. I'm not sure. You can tell I researched my info, can't you? So yeah, it's really up to you to make your minds up, guys. Whether you want to play this game and give it a chance or not. Okay, so leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more discussions such as this.